Somebody that takes and further knocks down somebody who is already knocked down, is that the type of person that we want protecting people? And how many frogs does he stomp on in secret? And did he steal money from his mother's purse when he was young? And good moral character, what does that mean? Does that mean that they automatically, blindly obey orders? The Nuremberg trials are about where the SS guards tried to get off on the fact, well, I was just obeying orders. Well, what happens when the cops are told you are ordered to shoot innocent Americans? Will they do it without asking any questions? Now, what kind of subliminal techniques are done to cops to where they blindly obey orders that they would not done on them? They would not want it done on them. Then we've got something that's called racketeering, which racketeering is very unique under 895 of the Florida statutes. It covers 838, which is a bribery by a public official. It covers 837, which is perjury. It covers 80610, which is interference with emergency vehicles. We've got loud car stereos all over the place, and them goddamn fucking clown motherfuckers can't find them boom cars that are goddamn American enemies, which in my research under 876 of the Florida statutes, that is called conspiracy. Then we can go under United States Code Title 18, 241 and 242, which it is a 10-year prison sentence and a $10,000 fine for a clown idiot motherfucker cop to violate knowingly some innocent citizen's constitutional rights. Not only that, entrapment is when a citizen has gone, they give it a dirty name by vigilante. Vigilante, all that means is the cop refused to aid and protect citizens, and the citizens were forced to have to protect themselves. Then they further, what they do is they put false charges on them and make them feel good about the fact we might put 100 years on you, but we'll let you out. You be a good boy and we'll put you out on probation, which is a trap in itself. I reasonably believe anybody on probation, they never successfully get out of probation, because even if they have to, they'll get cops to stir up shit so they can get them back on the probation train. What I'm trying to do is, I said, I am not against cops. I am not against government. I love good government. I love good cops. But we have got one rotten egg that has destroyed the presentation of 11 beautiful eggs. And we can get rid of them very easily. Another common technique that is done with the rich man is called indictment. The little man is arrested immediately. The rich man, he's got indictment to protect him. He's got civil matter. Anytime a little poor man wants to get rights, the cop automatically says it's a civil matter. Since when did they become an expert in the law? Now, all it's got to be is that there's an oath of arrest, an oath of prosecution, that all public state's attorneys and all cops will have to go under, which would be basically, I swear under oath of perjury, immediate jail, that this person chose to and was the initiator and had evil intents and caused an action that terrorized or put an innocent citizen in fear. That means when a cop comes upon the scene, number one, all he can do is when somebody says, I want him trespassed, what the cop's supposed to say is, give me hard evidence of where this person violated you in any way. Give me hard evidence of where this person went past a public restricted area. Otherwise, guess what? You're going to jail, number one, for conspiracy to violate this innocent person's constitutional rights. I don't care if you can't stand this motherfucker. You hate him like worse than the plague. But he's got a constitutional right to be able to go where he wants, and you will not. I, as a cop, as a sworn law enforcement officer, have been sworn to protect his constitutional rights to be able to go where he pleases, and that he will not have any fear done on him, where he is doing, there's Kevin Wood versus the state of Florida. I admire Kevin Wood. He has been prosecuted so many times on trumped up charges. As a matter of fact, D.D. Costello of the Bay County Court said after a year and a half of his prosecution, where he trespassed, where he was charged with trespassing at the Panama City Mall, where he was trying to run for clerk of the court, and there were other people running for clerk of the court. Nobody else was given a trespass warning. The guy was running around with a three-piece suit, not like a slob like me, and he was arrested because all he wanted to do was possibly clean up the court system and make it fairer to where people don't rubber stamp a charge. How about the state's attorney's office? Why is it that they don't do a investigation before they rubber stamp the charges? And when they rubber stamp the charges, is that not a fact aiding and abetting a conspiracy where the cop had no right whatsoever in the first place to put charges in the first place? And then what happens when a person is charged where the original criminal has previous arrest by the name of Danny lowlife fucking piece of shit motherfucker pipe ass cashmere pipe ass motherfucker? Now all of a sudden, after almost 6 months, it's been since November, where this person had violated my rights willfully for years. I have on my bike, it says be nice. Okay, he might have thought I was a retard. Okay, I'm a retard. That makes it a separate crime. A crime to terrorize a retard that rides a bicycle. A crime to put a death threat on somebody who rides a bicycle, a retard that has a bicycle that says be nice on it. On top of that, the cops knew that I had a bicycle that said be nice on it. So therefore, we've got a separate charge against that pipe-ass motherfucker of terrorism, number 1. Number 2, a death threat. Number 3, he reasonably believed I was a retard, so there's a charge against that. Number 4, him threatening my life, threatening to beat me up. And you can hear in the recordings where I'm pleading and asking him, let's just be friends, and he chose not to.